Or let's double check if that's coming up. Okay, let's look at what we've got next. Let me close out of this. Okay, 539. Okay, this looks kind of cute. Yeah, that's way cute. And you're like either right on the edge or next to a park or something. Kind of a unique chandelier. Carpet just needs a little cleaning. Some lighter cabinets. Those look nice. Nicer countertop. Not seeing really any damage to the walls. Here, let's double check. Alrighty. Yeah, this looks nice. Let's look at the location. I wonder about the HOA since this is kind of in the Daybreak area. Got a little bit of a backyard, but you've got a big field right there. Nice that you've got all the, what are those pavers put down? Yeah, that's a pretty cute place. Um, let's look at what the HOA is all about. 473 a quarter. That doesn't feel like too terrible if that's it. Um, yeah, I'm gonna save this one. This one might be a good fit. Throw it in our investment property bucket. All right. Traditional kind of 90s home. We've got stucco and brick. When I'm looking at investment properties, I'm looking for like multiple uses for the property. I love the properties that you can sometimes um, switch into like a duplex. A lot of those homes where you walk in the front door and you've got that split level where you go up or down, that area could be enclosed and you could have kind of an upstairs and a downstairs unit. I love stuff like that that gives you a lot of different options and flexibility. Nice backyard. We've got some lights strung up. Oh, I love those vaulted ceilings. That's the one wish I had about where I'm at. I'm in West Jordan and I've seen some of the footprints of this home with vaulted ceilings. I'm like, why didn't they do that to this one? Stairs, but those look, I don't know, I want to say like they look grand. They look really nice. The two-tone with the wood planks and then the white fronts. Right, okay, let's see some of the other rooms. We've got like 12 different shots of this kitchen. Okay, this is kind of the family room or living room. Looks like an electric fireplace in there. TV mounts up above. All right, there we go. Okay, finally, a different room. uh, I love that ceiling. That looks really cool. A lot of homes, they even have uh, a, a space up there that you can put lighting, and it really makes it pop. They usually do this in like primary bedrooms. Just kind of your standard bathrooms there. Oh, that ceiling looks cool. Oh wow, they've done that in a few areas downstairs, it looks like. That's really neat. Huh, okay. I think the rest are just going to be outside again. Okay, the park that's nearby. All right, let's take a look at the HOA. Daybreak oftentimes can have two different HOAs. Uh, and sometimes rental properties or investment properties are kind of difficult in an HOA because they won't allow it, or they could change that they won't allow it in the future. There's a certain percentage of a number of homes that are occupied versus rented that will allow the community to have different financing standards. So they generally want to stay within those guidelines to allow more people to buy and sell as they need to. This one's got a $75 a month HOA. That makes me feel like it's going to be kind of just a basic HOA where it takes care of snow removal, things like that. I don't really see any comments about a second HOA. So yeah, this might be a good option too. Let's add this. All right, what do we got next? We're getting into the heart of Daybreak here. When I saw this, I was like, is that a Tudor style? Like almost, but more modernized, definitely. All right, let's see what we got here. Lots of solar panels next door. I love it. Okay. Kitchen looks nice. Got those kind of 90s naughty wood cabinets. Nice backsplash. Or at least not dated. It's sure, couple, maybe a decade back in the early 2000s and 90s, but not some lime green from the 80s or 70s. Okay, we've got upstairs we split, primary bedroom, primary bathroom. Oh, I like how they've started doing these in the black frames, the showers. So much of the 90s, they were that silver or gold frame. Just, I don't know. They've seen their time. Okay, we're still in the bathroom here. Let's look further around the house. Utility closet. Interesting. Okay, so this blue stuff and the red you see up here, this is PEX. This is the newer style of water lines. There's two kind of ways you'll see these done in homes. One is like a street, if you will, where you've got like a one main line, and then you have a bunch of jet offs for that goes to that bathroom, that goes to that bathroom, and this goes to the sink, this goes to the laundry room. Whereas here, where you've got all those lines in one place, it acts like a manifold. So you've got this one piece that has a connection, and each of those individual connections go to an individual sink, no matter how far the distance. These are nice because you can usually turn off each individual sink without having to turn off like the whole house if you needed to change a faucet or if you're leaking water. Whereas that kind of street example where you've got the one line that runs all over the house and just gets teed off throughout the uh, different areas, those ones usually have to shut off the entire water to the house whenever you need to make a change. So this is kind of neat that this one's got that. I feel like I see those more often in higher end homes. Um, so kind of a different option there. I do like that kind of stacked stone on the side. There's kind of a patio area. It doesn't look like that's a gate that would open to be like a boat or RV storage. Odd little shape of a room. What are you supposed to do with that? Okay, all right. Laundry. Garage is on the back. Looks like this is going to be some sort of storage here. Okay. Let's see what the HOA looks like on this one. This one's more in the heart of Daybreak. Ah, still 415 a quarter. Okay. Maybe that one's all right. And price reduced. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity. All right. Well, yeah, let me add this one as well. Okay, 550 is our next one here. I'm still nibbling on breakfast and take a bite real quick. Oh, that's a lot of blue. Let's start outside. Okay. Okay, these were taken in the fall, so I feel like this home's been on the market for a minute. Yeah, that's a lot of blue. I feel like I just walked into like Bridgerton, like a castle or some old style home like that. I love all the trim detail though. That's really nice. And I don't hate the blue. I think I just with that carpet, that's too much. It's better up there, but yeah, still don't love that carpet. Okay, I've got some nice cabinets in the bathroom, countertop fixtures, same, some nice black trim for the shower. Got a couple spots I'm seeing on the walls that would need to be repaired, but nothing too big. Oh, and I noticed, so this room's got some crown molding. Maybe it looks like some repairs need to happen up there, but then this room doesn't. And then here we're in the basement. So we've got blue upstairs and yellow down. Okay. Very colorful. And then wood trim for the windows. Everybody's got choices, and that's okay. Everybody loves what they love, and that's the beautiful part of home ownership is if you want that wall blue, paint it blue. Oftentimes when you're trying to sell, though, more neutral colors will appeal to more buyers. A little sitting area outside, that looks nice. It just needs to be tidied up a little bit. I know over here, I live north of Daybreak in West Jordan, and we get a good amount of wind that comes. It's usually like from Utah Lake, from Utah County, and it comes up and ends up going toward like the Great Salt Lake. So this might just be like a little bit of a wind tunnel between these homes, depending the angle it's faced, and it might just kick up those that bark and stuff often. Definitely something to experience in person. Go on a windy day. Nice area though. Big courtyard in front of the home. All right, let's check the HOA. 144 a month. That's getting up there a little bit. Seller's offering 7,000 towards buyer concessions. All right. Yep, been on the market 87 days, so not too terribly long, but sounds like they're ready to get it sold. Yeah, let me add this on. Looks like a good contender. All right, 539. What do we got here? Cute kind of bungalow. Yeah, I don't feel like you don't see very many bungalows like this where you've got that porch. Sugar houses, you'll see a ton of them, but they're, built in 1905. So newer style homes. It's a little more rare to see these. All right, we've got kind of a formal front room. Very loud couch. My goodness. Let me zoom in. I want to see better what that looks like. It's almost paisley, but there's some other flowers and stuff in there. Interesting. All right, let's carry on. Nice neutral kitchen. Appliances look in great shape. Dining area. All right, we've got a bedroom. I like these. Looks like vinyl planks for the flooring. Is that kind of a faux marble or yeah, it's probably like the Calcutta marble style, but it's likely just tile. Nobody would likely put marble on the floor in a bathroom in a home that's less than $1 million. Marble's very expensive and it stains easily. It's soft. Okay. Got a lot of decor going on here, but I'm thinking this is kind of a basement family room, living room area. Okay. Yeah, basement. We've got some window wells we can see back there. But looks like there's a lot of light that comes in. Office space down there. Yeah, that's kind of a cute one. Again, I love those courtyards. I wish there were kind of more communities or more streets that were built that way. Makes me think of Europe or other places around the country or other places around the globe. All right, I think it's this unit here. So you're driving in that way to your garage. That's not too bad. Yeah, that might be a good option. Then you've got a big playground right nearby. Let's see what this HOA is at. 139. Not terrible. Okay, let's add that one. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot more options than I was thinking out here in Data Creek. Okay, here's another bungalow. Okay, so this is going to be a very similar layout, I'm thinking. The kitchen looks identical. Maybe just flipped the other way around. Okay, I think this is a basement room. These don't look like granite or quartz, but the laminate countertops, they've done quite an improvement over the years with the color and texture to where it almost looks like stone, but it is the less expensive laminate. But oftentimes that's good enough. Sometimes granite, especially where it's porous, you can get stains and bacteria and stuff built up in there. You have to clean it other than something like that where it's a plastic surface. A couple sprays of some cleaner and wipe it off and you're good. Have fun having those barn doors. Ah, I wish I had one of these. These are always so fun. So this is going to be under the porch. This will be like cold storage or just a storage room, whatever you want to use it for. But yeah, the porch will be up above. A lot of people use them as like pantries, I guess. Or yeah, cold storage pantry. All right. Well, that looks like a good contender as well. 138. That's so funny. We're seeing all these random prices for HOAs. 144, 141, 139, 138. This one's having an open house. 138 for the HOA. All right, so we've got big front yard. I guess is that the front yard? What is that? Okay, it seems like the front yard because of the key box, but in that porch area, but this also looks like the front door. I don't know which is which. Uh, okay, huh, I guess you're gonna have just two main entrances, depending which way you're coming in. All right, we've got a nice fireplace. Love the vaulted ceilings. Carpet looks to be in pretty good shape. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good, that accent wall. Got kind of a neutral kitchen here. Looks like black stainless steel. That's what I have for my appliances, and I love it. It's such a pretty color. Primary bedroom, primary bath here. Only one sink, it looks like. How interesting. Yeah, traditional shower, silver shower. Big walk-in closet, my goodness. Yeah, that's huge. Laundry. Oh, that's neat. It's kind of a loft area at the top of that vaulted ceiling area. I always thought those were so cool when I was a kid. Just being able to like talk down to people or throw things down at people. Same. This looks like laminate, just based on the shape and the style with that back piece. But it's a nice finish where it looks like it's a faux stone kind of thing, like a quartz or granite. Unfinished basement. All right. I love unfinished basements because they have a lot of flexibility. Um, Oftentimes people will make one big large room, and when I'm thinking of an investment property, sometimes that large room is better served to be a bedroom and maybe a smaller living space. So I like that flexibility to do what makes more sense for the home. What's the square footage? So we've got 1249 upstairs, 832. We've got three beds, two baths. Yeah, you could easily put another couple bedrooms downstairs, make that a much bigger home because 3,300 square feet, like that's a good size home. Oftentimes we see a lot of, especially in rentals, sometimes for purchase too, multi-generational families living together. So you've got mom and dad, maybe brother, sister, some other family members. And so having those different floors with those different spaces so that everybody feels like they've got their own private space is great. Yeah, I really like that one. Yeah. I'm gonna come over here a little bit. I think we've looked at all those in the heart of Daybreak. This might be more Riverton, technically. That's some pretty daylight or twilight type photos. Beautiful sky. If you're not from Utah, that is one of the things I absolutely love is I feel like we have amazing skies, amazing sunsets, amazing sunrises. Um, One of my favorite things about living here. Where it's a little worn. Nice chandelier like that. That's kind of cool. Very square and modern. This looks like a tile countertop. These used to be the rage. I don't care for them because there's so many seams that hold so much dirt, germs, bacteria, they get discolored sometimes. Oh, that is an interesting island choice. That makes you feel like we're back in, even 1800s. That you'd have just that wood space. Really unique. I'm not sure I love it though. I feel like it just kind of doesn't go with the house. If it was a older farm style home, maybe. Okay, we've got an outlet or something here that's got to be fixed up. Blue. My, wow. That's real royal blue. It looks like he's a space nerd, which I am too. Looking at this comforter, you've got like some planets or some universe styles, and I'm betting this wall, if you haven't seen them, they print full like wallpaper prints for the entire wall, and it can be like a big scene, whether it's trees or a big space scene. Really cool stuff. Again, joys of home ownership. You can put that on the wall if you want. I've thought about doing that on a like headboard wall to kind of have it be a look like you're looking out into the forest. All right, let's see what else we got here. Walk-in closet. I kind of like that. I don't love the chains, but I do love the wood that creates a very unique accent wall. Just like that other one we saw a minute ago where they had that on the ceiling. That looked really cool. Pool table. Maybe that's just the light angle. I was gonna say, is that what's on the ceiling? Looks like a Budweiser light. So that's probably, oh, full on bar downstairs. Okay, yeah. Looks like, is that a keg beer stand? All right, sick. Bathroom downstairs, laundry, another bedroom. This annoys me so much. I don't know why people do this. So if you look at this ledge, we're going to be in a basement area, and the bottom of this is going to be concrete underneath this. They'll do like some smaller 2x4s and then do the drywall over it. Um, but I always look at this and I'm like, I feel like it's so useless a lot of times to have that ledge. I wish they would just take that edge of that wall and take it all the way to the ceiling so you feel like you're just in a square room without some awkward ledge around the edge. Um, but a lot of homes do it that way. That's just my preference. Hot tub, RV storage, obviously. Uh, Looks like just a seating area, or maybe there's supposed to be a fire pit in the middle. You've got, this looks like rainwater collection, maybe, with those blue barrels, a little greenhouse, lots of cool lights. Okay, you've got a fire pit here in the middle. That's a nice deck, though. My goodness, that's very large. And that metal with it's probably braided steel wire that goes across. Yeah, kind of pergola. Enjoy some outdoor seating. Got some flagstone pathways. They've done a lot to this outside. It looks nice. Garden beds. Oh yeah, let me back up. That was a better picture of the deck. Oh, and it's even kind of a two-tone deck that they've done. Interesting. This looks like a wood-burning stove stack, but I feel like that's the garage space over there. I still have some photos to go through. I wonder if we'll see what that is. Chickens, yay! Especially the price of eggs right now. Good to have your own chickens. Okay, yep, it is some sort of wood-burning stove that's going out there. I love when they paint garages. I think they look so good. Just really makes it sharp. As I say that, I need to paint mine. That's a pretty nice home, I'd say. Couple interesting design choices, but everybody has interesting design choices, and that's okay. Yeah, let me add this. No HOA. Perfect. So it's just in Riverton's wired video. Okay. Let me add this to an investment property list. Let's see what's further over here in Daybreak, further west. All right, so we've got some big columns. This looks nice. Nice flooring. I like the gray. It looks like there's some brown in there too. Big open with all these windows. That's nice. I like the darker cabinets. That's how my kitchen is too. And then we've got a very light countertop. Good contrast, in my opinion. Yeah, so you can kind of see the light cabinet color under here. On mine, I had them add like a trim to the bottom of it so you couldn't see up and see that. And that's just what the cabinets are made of, so they can't really, I mean, you could paint it, but most of the time it's not visible. But here above the fridge, I think is usually, especially because I'm shorter, I always see it. All right, let's see here. Nice vault ceilings. I like that carpet. I like the It's usually little squares when you see that texture. It's little squares that are part of the pattern. I always think that looks good. Yeah, gosh, I want to move into this one. Nice basement. Big windows. Looks like you get a good amount of light down there. Let me back up. What's going on with that floor? What is that? You've got the floor drain there. So what is that? I don't know. Probably the water shut off. That's always such an awkward spot. All right, so here we've got the outside. Grab another bite of breakfast. Nice garage. Yeah, that's kind of a nice unit. There's no lawn, but that's okay. More and more, especially in Utah, having grass is very expensive to water. It's expensive to maintain. Having something like this, it's not quite xeriscape because it's not like xeriscape is a very official term with rock and oftentimes a lot of desert plants. Whereas here you've got grasses, so this is more like just big garden beds with bark. Um, a little easier to maintain, in my opinion. Have a few weeds to pull, and then you can target the water specifically to the plants, so you're not just watering an entire area of dirt. Yeah, that's a good choice too. HOA 143 a month. Okay. All right, I looked over there. We've got Harriman down here in town center. Getting out of Daybreak, but let's see what we got. Perfect timing with the sun. You get the house behind you, blocking the view a bit. All right, so lots of rock around. I don't see any lawn again. I think this is kind of craftsman style where you've got the wood slats vertically. All right, it looks like a lot of brown for floors. I'm seeing a little bit of texture there. Usually this is a sign that the flooring has gotten wet and it's starting to warp on those edges when it seems to kind of bevel up like that. Some of them they will intentionally bevel down and you'll see that consistently. But here it looks like it's fine here, but then right here it's beveled up again, beveled up there. So this flooring may be near its end. And obviously you could just keep using it until it's totally worn out, but it might start chipping or trip on it. Nice kitchen. I wish there were some different light choices here. There's just so many of the same exact light fixture. It'd be nice to have some variety there. All right. Nice. We've got some trim and molding added on that wall to make it a little more interesting. Downstairs, lots of can lights. I'm a big fan of can lights. I think I have like 30 in my main room. Our main room is like a kitchen, dining room, living room area. So it's all like one big space. And I just love the equal, consistent lighting that they provide. All right, got some basement rooms here. I assume newer carpet because they had that plastic covering for the stairs. Okay, so we've got a little grass area over here. Oh, kind of in the back area. Okay, perfect. Yeah, just kind of a pathway between them all. Yeah, that looks nice too. Let's See what the HOA looks like. 95 a month. Okay, so that's cheap enough that it's probably not going to do much. Mainly just cover like snow removal and stuff like that. Oh, not create a listing alert. Wrong click. Add to property list. Okay, let's see here. And I think we've got everything at the bottom of this. We've got about 10 minutes left. Okay, so this is your traditional kind of split entry. Probably 1970s or 80s. When was this built? 1980, yes. Nice floor. Looks like they've definitely remodeled. I love all those big windows. Fireplace looks nice. Don't love the chandelier, but that's okay. Some visual variety. Okay, this is weird for me. This piece here, because you've kind of blocked the walkway there. I understand like wanting more countertop space because this kitchen doesn't have too much, but then your fridge is like gonna be bumping into there. I don't know. I don't love that. Yeah, and to go out, you have to go around it. I don't know. I would have came out a little further here, maybe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Work with what you got. Okay. Good visual variety. Oh, this looks nice. I like that idea with the mirror. We've got curved edges on top and square on the bottom. That looks pretty sharp. Basement edge. Okay, another basement room. Let me see the baseboard. This is a smaller photo, so it's hard to see. Looks like this is the regular baseboard, but then in other rooms, you've got this bigger craftsman style baseboard. Sometimes that can be fine to have kind of different baseboard textures and shapes in different areas, but sometimes it's more awkward than not. Yeah, see here it's that short curved one, and that's it. All right, a big backyard. We've got a couple storage units. Those are big. That's a lot of storage. What are you storing in there? What's going on here? That feels like is that a dog run? It feels like it's almost too small for a dog run, but maybe. All right, utility room. Look a little newer. Can't see any dates, but that's fine. Huh. It's a maybe. I'll add it to the list because I don't think it's an HOA area. Nope. Alrighty. Let's see what's up here. No HOA, West Jordan. Oh, this looks lovely. Yeah, got some good vaulted ceilings, lots of grays, pretty neutral coloring. Interesting roof choice. Yeah, that looks great. I like these lights. They're kind of the same collection, but just the different styles of them. Laminate countertop. You can see that especially with this edge, it's a seam. The side is another piece that's glued on. You can see the seam there in the corners. Yeah, this looks great. They've looks painted recently. You've got some nice thick Craftsman baseboard. A little more modern lighting and cabinets. And that's a cute photo, elephant on the toilet. That is a good bathroom photo. I like the tile here, and I like how they've done it vertically. It makes it feel a lot more taller when you have those design lines going that way. Wow, full on kind of theater room downstairs. Interesting, they've got an electric heater bar there. But is that a vent up there? Huh. Wonder why. Here's another one. You'd think there would be ductwork down here, but maybe not. All right, electrical panel. Nice out backyard area, lots of gravel, easy to maintain. Not a huge lot on the back side. Yeah, and then you get into the neighbors. Heck, that's still really nice. Yeah, let's let's add that to the list. Uh, let's see, let's kind of just work our way across for our last few minutes. No HOA, looks like some blue siding again, probably 1980s. All right, looks nice inside. Kind of vaulted ceilings again, yep. Big bay windows. Definitely older cabinets. And I can tell that too. One on the shape that it's a flat face. Some of the new ones are flat face, but the hinges, all new cabinets, the hinges are like tucked behind. You won't see them on the sides. So yeah, these are older that have been painted and cleaned up. Sometimes that's fine, but sometimes they're just still kind of rough and need to be replaced. Kind of like my dad. So my dad's a brick mason, so he would yell at me for saying this. I like the how the brick is painted. uh, that actually looks really good. Sometimes some of the colors they used for fireplaces are kind of rough on the colors and look dingy anymore. All right, big primary room, walk-in closet. Hard to see what's going on there. Lots of Christmas trees. Little man cave. Oh, that's cute. Looks like both folks work from home. Lots of storage downstairs. That's nice. Let's see if we can see anything. So this is copper piping for the water in this home. Sometimes you can have a combination of both. There'll be a fitting that'll go from copper to the PEX that we saw earlier. Likely the age of this home and how we see it go clear up into the ceiling, probably the whole home is copper pipe. Copper usually lasts years and years and years, and you never have to worry about replacing it. Um, Usually, I'd say probably maybe if you're getting to like 80 to 100 years, it'll start building up some minerals inside that might slow the flow. Um, but the galvanized steel pipes, those rust and are pretty bad pretty quick. So you do want to watch for those. And there is a style of PEX that is a gray hose that they used for a few years that they stopped using because it started to get super soft and it would burst. This home that I'm in now, I had to replace everything because it was all that same stuff. It was like a poly something, but not PEX. Lots of storage. Nice big backyard. Nice big deck. Looks like some of the seat here. I think that's a bench. The wood needs to be replaced. The deck looks pretty good. Looks like it's due for another stain or seal or paint. We can see the texture here. Yeah, it looks nice. I don't see any boards that are really warped though. Yeah, kind of an interesting order to the photos. We're back inside now. Yeah, big backyard. That's a lot. That's nice. Probably almost too big. That's a lot of lawn to take care of. Big RV parking area though. Single car garage. I assume some sort of gate or something. Keep the dog back. Or, I don't know. That was weird. Maybe that was just a visual. Yeah, it looks like something's there. But here on this photo, then we don't see it. I don't know. Yeah, big corner lot. I love corner lots for rental properties because parking is ample. You've got both sides, usually street parking, and then driveway, garage, all that. You may not have street parking on this side because that's a main street, but you'd have this full side over here. Probably fit 4 or 5 cars. That is where the dogs have ran. To you see that path perfectly cut in. Okay, now we have floor plans. Yeah, I think this is a contender as well. Let's flip through these other ones quick, and then we'll sign off for the day. All right, this is an old one. We'll look at it because for posterity and just see how stuff has changed over the years, but this is not going to be a good fit for what they're looking for. Some old wood paneling. When we get into old floor tiles like this, sometimes they have asbestos, so they have to be removed properly. Sometimes these ceiling tiles will have asbestos in them. Is this a manufactured home? Like a mobile home, like a double wide? It might be. I didn't look at it close enough. Oh, wow. Or not Roald Dahl, goodness. Van Gogh, you ain't got nothing on this room. Okay, I'm gonna call that one good. Um, let's see, I think it is, yeah, it probably is a manufactured home looking at it, but it's got that side area. That's a little different. Oh, but all that skirting around the edge. Yeah, that's gonna be a manufactured home. I, clients are not quite looking for that. Let's see, I think we got just a couple more real quick here. Large backyard, big kind of pergola structure. Inside looks nice. Those are going to be some newer style cabinets, not super new because you can see the hinges, um, but not nearly as old as the others. Fireplace. I'm not seeing anything of damage. No, I'm scrolling through real quick because we're about out of time. Lots of storage in the basement. Yeah, let me add this one. A single family home. Nice vaulted ceilings. That's a lot of stairs. All just kind of in one area. Big walkway, staircase. Some older cabinets. Gosh, not very many of them. That's kind of an interesting placement for everything. Oh, okay. Uh, looks like a garage. Yeah, garage door opener here, and then we've got all the storage, I guess, up there. I was like, how do you get there? There we go. That's how you get there. Seems pretty nice. Looks like it's got solar. Okay. Where's that on the map again? Okay. Saw the school and thought it was somewhere else. Last three. Accent wall doesn't look too bad, but it looks like it's a lot of green. We've got a lot of. I think this is pretty because it's such rich colors. I have some similar to this around my fireplace, but anymore, a lot of people don't care for it. Flooring. Oh, what do we have in here? Oh, I thought it was hexagon or something. That still looks nice though. And to have that visual break with the lighter stripe. Oh, that looks really good. All this, it's essentially wainscoting in a way, but just molding and trim. Big lot. Yeah, it's a really big yard. Lots of grass to mow. All right, now we're getting into Sandy. What do we got here? Okay, split level home. Again, I love those as rentals. Got a carport and a detached garage. That looks nice. I like that. That backsplash looks really cool. Big beam. Okay, yeah. A lot of these homes, there's a wall there to separate the two rooms. So to open that up, you have to add a huge beam to adjust the structure. Yeah, this has all been redone. This looks really nice. Let's see what the basement looks like. Oh, you've got a basement kitchen area with a basement walkout. Even better. I have another client this actually might work for. They were looking for something very similar to this. All right, last one, and we're going to wrap this up. And it is a manufactured home, so we're actually going to skip it. But quick look through. Looks really nice, especially as a first-time home buyer. Like, I think manufactured homes get overlooked a lot. They're a lot nicer than what you'd consider like a mobile home, but they are mobile in a way that they're not, a concrete foundation and so forth. Sometimes they are. Um, but these are often in nice streets. You wouldn't think it's not like a trailer park that you'd think that's kind of rough or dingy. Nice neighborhoods. Oftentimes, senior communities are in these. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to wrap up for today then. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions,